Hi, my name is Manfred. I'm from Group 7. And for our mini project, we will be doing a food ordering system for data structure and algorithm. My group mates are Tai Wen Jun, Jared Ryan, William Goy, and William Ho. So, brief overview of our system. It's going to be a simple food ordering system where customers will be able to search for food by the name, add or delete them from an order. And then the kitchen crew will be able to view the orders done by the customer and subsequently complete the orders. So this food ordering system is using a queue technique, the first in, first out queue technique. So basically, what it means is whichever order comes in first, that is the first order to be completed. It follows the sequence, so there's no cutting in line. It's first come, first serve. That's how it works. So our objectives when creating this food ordering system is basically just to create a functional food ordering system that is simple and efficient and can be used in a restaurant setting. And at the same time, given this current COVID situation, it also helps to minimize the human contact. So that way, the risk of catching anything from someone else is much lower because you're not actually interacting with people when you're placing your order because you're using like a kiosk that you would find at McDonald's and KFC. So I will now pass it on to the next presenter, William Ho.
Okay, so as you can see in our use case diagram, there are two users, which is the kitchen crew and also customer involved in our system. And the main three function for the customer is a search food item by name. The second one is place the food item, and the third one is the delete the it is to delete the food item. And for the kitchen crew, there are two main functions. And the first one is to view the order, and the second one is to complete the order. The next one. Okay, so next I will describe the use case that mentioned in the use case diagram before. So the first use case is the view order. The purpose of it is to allow the kitchen crew to view the order list that made by the customer. The function the function for the view order include is the view order function, and the second one is the complete order use case. It is used to allow the kitchen crew to complete the order made by the customer. The function include is the complete order function. The third one is the search food by name. The purpose of it is to allow the customer to search the food item they want by the name. So the function include is the find node food by name function. The fourth one is the select their food item. This use case is to allow the customer to allocate their food item into the order list. The function included is the insert node food function. And the last use case is the delete their food item. This use case is to allow the user to delete the food item which allocate in their order list. So the function include is the delete of food. So next one.
Hang on. Okay. Hello, my name is Jared Ryan, and I'll be discussing about. Hello, my name is Jared Ryan, and I'll be discussing about our group's flowchart. Okay, so first of all, we shall start in this green part here. So first of all, when the user opens the program, they will be displayed one customer and two kitchen crew. Okay, then the user will be asked whether they want to be the customer or the kitchen crew. Okay. So if the user inputs one, they'll be taken to the customer menu. There, the food ID, the food name, and food price will be displayed, and also 3 choices which will be needed to be input by the user. So first one is add order, second is search menu by name, third is the quit order. So if the user inputs 1, the program will then read the food ID and then display the food ID. After that, the program will then take the user back to the customer menu. If the user inputs 2, so the program will then search the menu by name and print the food which the user has input, and then will return back to the customer menu. So if the user inputs 3, the program will then print the total price of all the foods that the user has entered, and then prompt the user and ask the user whether they want to quit or not. So if the user inputs no, the program will then take the user back to the customer menu. If the user inputs yes, the program will then ask the user whether they want to input another role or not. So if no, the program will terminate. If yes, the program then will return back to the main menu. Okay. So now, if the user inputs 2 in the main menu, the user will be taken to the kitchen crew. The user will then be taken to the kitchen crew menu. There, they will be able to view the customer's orders and also input 3 choices. 1 is to complete the order, 2 is to view an order, 3 is to quit viewing. So if the user inputs 1, the first order will be completed and the program will take the user back to the kitchen crew menu. If the user inputs 2, the program will display the customer's orders and then take the user back to the kitchen crew menu. Third, if the user inputs 3, the program will ask the user if they want to quit or not. So if they don't quit, the program will take the user back to the kitchen crew menu again, and if the user wants to quit, the program will then prompt the user another 2 choices whether they want to terminate the program or return back to the main menu. Okay, so that is all from me. I will now pass it on to the next group member.
Okay, I'm Taiwan Jun. I'm going to present a part of the system demonstration for the part of customer. At first, we enter the customer interface by pressing 1. And then you can see that there are 3 options in the customer interface, which is add order, choose menu by name, and the quit order. First, we add order for the customer by pressing 1. We can see another 3 options, which is add food item, delete first item in order, and then quit order. First, in this order ID 1, I want to add around 3 food item into this order. First, I add order food item by pressing 1, and then the first food item ID that I want to enter is ID 5. The second, I want to add the food item. The food item first is 5, and then the second food item is 4, and then the third food item is 3. And then, as you can see, just now the first food item that I enter is food ID 5. If I press 2, which is delete the first item in the order, it will delete the food ID 5, which is the first enter ID in the queue. If I press 2, as you can see, the item 5 has been deleted. Then I press any key to continue, and then I want to create the order now. I press 3. As you can see, here is the total price, which is 4 ringgit for the order. And then I'm going to add another 2 more order for the customer. In the order ID 2, I will add around 4 food items in this order. The first food item I'm going to enter is 4. The second is 1. The third is 3. The fourth is 2. And I quit order. you can see the total price is 8 ringgit. And then I add a third order into the customer. And then in this order ID 3, I'm going to add one food item only. Add food item, order ID, I'm going to press 1. And then I create order. And then for the second option, which is search menu by name, if you're pressing it, in this case, I want to search for the item of ice cream. Then if I press 2, I want to search for the food item that is named ice cream. And then the system will show the information of the ice cream, such as the ID, the name, and the price. And then we want to create the order. The system will confirm me to create, and then I will say yes. And then the system will ask me, am I want to continue to another row? And then in this case, yes. So I will enter another Y, which will back into the menu interface. Now I will pass to my another teammate to demonstrate the kitchen crew.
Okay, my name is William Goy, and now I'm going to present about the interface of the kitchen crew. Okay, after we select Y to continue with another row, we will come back to the main menu, which will show two options, which is customer and kitchen crew. And now we select 2 because we want to go into the kitchen crew interface. And after we choose the kitchen crew, this is the interface for the kitchen crew. It will list the ongoing orders, which is the 3 order just now entered by the customer. And also the kitchen crew have 3 options to select, which is the first one is complete order, the second one is view and order, and the third one is quick viewing. And now we are going to select 1 complete order, and at here the order number 1 will be deleted since the kitchen crew has complete the order. So now we try the second option, which is view and order. And after we choose the option of view and order, we will look the food ID and the food name and also the price, which is inside the order number 2. And we press any key to continue, and we will come back to the interface of kitchen crew, and we try to complete an order again, and the order number 2 will also be been deleted after the kitchen crew has been complete that order. And now we try to quit viewing, and it will ask, do you want to quit as kitchen crew? Yes. And it will also ask, do you want to continue as another row? If we choose yes, it will go back to the main menu of customer and kitchen crew, and now we are going to choose no, and the program will terminate. And that's all for our presentation, and thank you.